Hey everyone, Luki here from LFMMO.com, a recommendation series where users reach out to us for, you guessed it, recommendations on MMOs. Today's LFMMO is from a user by the name of Traq. Traq is looking for a superhero MMO. He loves comics and the idea of playing a superhero. He wants the superhero MMO to have an awesome character creation. So let's get started. Our first recommendation is Champions Online. Released in 2009, this game is still one of the more popular superhero MMOs. This game is available to play on Steam and is also free to play. The art style is cel-shaded and made to look as if you are in an actual comic book. There are tons of options to customize your character to be unique. Character creation starts off by selecting your archetype. This is essentially your class and role in the game. The Glacier and the Behemoth are your tanks, while the Radiant and the Mines are your healers. Each of these have different signature skills. Character customization is also really deep and you can change anything in your costume, even the type of material it consists of. The last step is naming your character and giving them a story. I think this is really cool since you're pretty much creating your character from scratch and composing a backstory. With this aspect, you can really make your superhero one of a kind. Other heroes throughout the game can also see your story when they inspect you. Combat in this game is action-oriented, which is what you would come to expect from a superhero game. When you land an attack or a block, then your power meter goes up. The higher your power meter, the more special actions will be unlocked for you to utilize. Our second recommendation is DC Universe Online. As the name suggests, this MMO is set in the DC universe of the DC Comics. In the game, you make a new original character that interacts with the already existing heroes and villains of the DC Comics. Character creation starts very similar to other MMOs. You first select your gender and then pick your build from several body types. You can either choose to fully customize your hero or use an inspiration, which is where you choose to look like a specific superhero. Some of the choices include Batman, Superman, The Flash, and Green Arrow. Other character customizations include personality, which affects how your player stands, power, which determines the player's combat strategy and role. One unique customization is movement, where you can select your speed and maneuvers in combat. You can also select different weapons, which will determine your hack and slash abilities. Next, you make a very important decision. Will you be a hero or will you be a villain? This is a crucial choice and will affect your story throughout the game. One other very cool aspect of the game is that you can choose from a handful of mentors. Learn the ropes from someone like Lex Luthor or even the Joker. This is another important decision as the mentor you choose will also alter your story, quest, and gear you get later on. Our last recommendation is Marvel Heroes. This game is a bit different from our previous recommendations as it is a massively multiplayer online action RPG similar to Diablo. The game is set in the Marvel universe and you play as Marvel heroes. In the game, players can collect and play as their favorite Marvel superhero with some well-known characters such as Iron Man, Thor, Wolverine, and many others. I want to point out that since you are playing as an already existing superhero, there is no character customization. This is a bit of a downside, but there are costumes that you can acquire for your superhero to make them look different from the others. Since you are playing in the Marvel Universe, you will also encounter some classic locations such as Asgard, X-Mansion, and the Avengers Tower. What is great about this game is the amount of heroes that you can play from. There are almost 100 heroes, which means 100 different unique playstyles to select and try out. So those are our 3 recommendations: Champions Online, DC Universe Online, and Marvel Heroes. Try them out and let us know what you think. Until next time!